the farewell and the hope. Ramadan doesn't end suddenly. It leaves slowly, like a guest packing in silence. One day you're counting nights. Then you're hearing the takbir of Eid. And somewhere in between, a question rises in the heart. Was I changed? Or was I only busy? Because Ramadan was never meant to be a spiritual event. It was meant to be a turning point. Ramadan is a month of worship, but it's also a month of evidence. Evidence of what we can become when we take Allah seriously. Evidence of what our hearts look like when we stop feeding every desire. Allah reminds us why this month was given. Guidance doesn't stop when the month ends, and the Qur'an isn't a Ramadan-only book. So as Ramadan departs, a believer doesn't only feel sadness. They also feel responsibility. This isn't to shame yourself. It's to be truthful, because the one who reflects can continue. But the one who assumes, I'm fine, often slips back, quietly, into the old life. Even if your Ramadan felt imperfect, hope in Allah is not optional. Allah tells us, your best nights may have been distracted. Your dua may have felt heavy. Your consistency may have been weak. But hope is worship. And one of the most beautiful motivations is this. Allah accepts from those who strive for taqwa. So your goal after Ramadan isn't perfection. It's taqwa, again. Sincerity, again. Returning, again. Eid is not the end of worship. Eid is worship. Through gratitude, joy, and community. We celebrate because Allah allowed us to reach the finish line. We celebrate because forgiveness is hoped for. We celebrate because Islam is not only sacrifice, it is also mercy. On Eid, we say Allahu Akbar again and again. Not because Ramadan made us great, but because Allah is great. Enjoy your halal joy. Smile, visit, share food, give gifts, make families feel loved. But keep one thing protected. Don't let Eid become the day you throw away what Ramadan built. Many people don't fall back into sin dramatically. They fall back gradually. One missed prayer becomes two. One night of just relaxing becomes a habit. One small scroll becomes hours. And slowly, the heart returns to the same noise Ramadan helped silence. This is why the believer treats the days after Eid like the days after a spiritual rescue. Carefully, intentionally, humbly. Here is the secret to keeping Ramadan's light alive. Don't aim for the biggest deeds. Aim for the deeds you can keep. The Prophet said, the most beloved deeds to Allah are those that are consistent, even if small. Consistency is not a personality trait. It's a spiritual decision. Ramadan trained you to be consistent for 29 or 30 days. Now you keep a portion of that training, so it becomes who you are. Here's a simple plan. Choose what fits your life. Not everything, just something. 1. Guard the 5 prayers like they are non-negotiable. If Ramadan improved one thing, let it be this. 2. Qur'an, daily, even small. 1 page, 10 minutes. A single surah with reflection. 3. 2 rak'ahs of voluntary prayer each day. Duha, or before bed, or after Isha. Something consistent. 4. Weekly fasting if you can. Monday, Thursday, or 3 days a month. And consider 6 days of Shawwal after Eid. 5. A fixed charity habit, even a small amount weekly, or feeding someone monthly. Let generosity outlive Ramadan. The goal is not to live at Ramadan level forever. The goal is to prove Ramadan wasn't a temporary personality. How do you know Ramadan benefited you? A sign is not that you felt spiritual every day. A sign is that you changed direction. Look for these signs. You return to Salah faster after slipping. You feel less comfortable with sin. You miss the Qur'an when you neglect it. Your tongue is more careful. Your heart is softer toward people. These are not small. These are openings from Allah. And when Allah opens a door, don't abandon it. Now ask yourself, quietly, honestly, how will you keep the light of Ramadan alive after it ends? Not in theory, not with big promises, but with 1 or 2 actions you can actually maintain. Here's your challenge. Before Ramadan ends, write down 3 small deeds you will keep for the next 30 days. Just 3. And make dua. Oh Allah, accept from me. forgive my shortcomings, and keep me fame after Ramadan. Because the true success isn't only reaching Eid, it's reaching Allah steadily after Eid. May Allah accept our fasting, our prayer, our charity, and our Qur'an. And may He let Ramadan leave behind a light that doesn't go out. Ameen. Subscribe for more Q&A reflections and stories.
Stay tuned for more insightful teaching on our channel at Qur'an Insight TV.